Don't forget to disconnect your battery. Alright, so this is how to do the fuel pump. So you have to take the back seat off, the bottom part. There's clips underneath here. You just gotta get your finger, hook them on, and pop it up both sides. One there, one here. That's how the clips are. Once you unclip it, you just pop the seat off, put it on the side, and you got the fuel pumps right there. So I got that out. So now I'm gonna take these bolts out right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Undo those, and then we gotta unclip a great clip on inside. So just give me a sec. Bolts out. See right there, there's gonna be a clip. You're just gonna pinch it with your fingers. Pinch it down. So this clip right here, see that right there? You pinch it down and you pull it up. And that's it. That's how you pull it out. And you put this on the side. And now you got a couple. You gotta undo a couple of these. You just gotta pinch this in. That. And it pops right out. Same thing here. Pinch that in. And then, make it easier for myself. There you go. Once you pinch them in, you take it out. And then this one. It's gonna be a little tough because you got this little piece of metal in the way. It's not impossible. That as well. That's it. That out. I believe these are 8 mils right there. 1, 2, couple, you know, all around. You just gotta take those 8 mils off, and then the fuel pump should pop right up. So now we're just gonna take this piece off. This is the fuel pump. Fuel pump is out right now, and we got to take a couple pieces off in order to get inside and actually install the new AEM. And that's it. And if you're having trouble getting it out, this grommet, rubber grommet, whatever you want to call it, it was a little stuck, and just take it out. It comes right off with the pump. Get these clips, 1, 2, and a couple more in the back, and then you got to slide this bottom piece off for this. You'll see it right there. And also you got to get these connectors right here, one right here, the one right there. You got to unplug that. You got to untangle that out. And the easiest way I got these tabs out was with a flathead. And like, if you have maybe like, I don't know, a piece of wood or sticks, I put it in between like this. Once I got the clip up, like, you know, like it's clipped, but you lift it up and then you put this to hold it from actually popping back into place. I did that for like all 4 sides, and then I was able to wiggle it and actually take it off. So that was like the easiest way for me to do it. This wired unhooked and unlooped from back here. Easiest way to unplug this is like this. Just grab a little flathead, and 1, and then 2. That's it. So now that everything's out, your goal is to take this pump out right here. That's the filter. Just gotta disconnect a couple little things, and that's about it. So now you gotta do this clip right here in order to take this whole piece off. So that's the clip right there. Once you take it out, just please put it on a safe spot, because if you lose that, it's really gonna be big trouble. And now you got another clip right here on this little holes. You could unclip this. This was up here somewhere. And what else you gotta unclip? Yep, this side right here. And then back there. It just takes so long just to focus. Now, there's a clip right there that's holding the fuel pump, and another clip right on the other side. And then you could take this little tab piece out right there. There's a little clip right there. You just clip it and pull it out, and we'll see how it goes out. That's the pump right here. It was pretty hard. I had to use like a couple pins, a flathead at the same time, and just try to apply it out. Easiest way I did it was from these two little grooves they got on the side. One here, one there, and then you gotta hold them at the same time with flatheads or whatever you have, and push it down at the same time. And then with my other hand, I just twisted it a little bit and then popped it right out. Now I gotta get the new pump. It's right here, and we're gonna start installing this. It's pretty easy. Just put everything back how it was. So what you gotta do is, there's a spacer on this old one. You just gotta grab it. It was on this right here. Look, there's a spacer there hanging out on this old one. Just take the spacer off, and then you see right here, just gonna pop it in there like this. Got it. And then we're gonna plug it back in, and that's how it's gonna be plug and play. That's how it goes. It goes right in, clips right on top. Make sure it's like that. Make sure you got it in the groove. Make sure you didn't drop the little rubber grommet. And we're gonna start plugging the little sock now and putting back the wire and everything else. And we put the little socket, and then it comes with the little ring right there. We're gonna put that right on that, like that. Boom. So now what you're gonna do is, after you got everything out, clip, all this put together, you're gonna grab the other piece. You're gonna start connecting everything back. The hose is out the way. It's gonna be a little tough at first, but we'll be able to manage it. Don't forget to put the little clip back up here. So that little C clip I told you guys to hold on to. That's it. Put it back on. Holding it. Then you're gonna plug all the wires back. You have this one up here. This one goes back up here, like this, like that. You can see, and then you got this one. It goes up here. I forgot how it goes, but it has a little clip on the side right here. So you're gonna go up and over like that. I'm struggling, but let me show you with the light. Clip goes in there. That's clipped on. Now, after that's all the way in, I'm gonna grab this. See this right here? This blue cable. And it goes into the pump on top. So that's where the clip goes, right on top, right here, where the pump was, the new pump we installed. And now that's connected. This wire, I believe it goes right here. As you can see, plugs right in. Remember how I told you put the wire on the loop? That wire goes back on that loop back there. And now we're ready to assemble this piece back on with all the clips, and then this again goes right up here, as you can see, next to the other piece. This wire connects there, right there, Like I said, don't lose nothing that's in there. Like, you could clean this out, but just don't lose any pieces. Now, when you put it in this piece, you gotta move this little sock out the way right here, because you gotta get this into that little black groove right there. So just try to be careful and get it in there at the same time. Alright, so now everything's installed back, and once you got everything installed, we're gonna put it back in the car and plug everything back on. So now you're gonna find the same spot we had. Just gonna take everything, plug it back in. Don't forget the grommet, the black grommet. I know it's dark outside, I'm sorry, I wish I had my flashlight, but once I grab my flashlight, then it'll be way better. You gotta line up this piece, the metal bracket, this metal bracket, with this green grommet right there. So when you put everything back, make sure you got the rubber seal underneath, and then the black rubber seal, and then this green rubber seal, you're gonna match it up with the stick right here when you put the metal bracket back on. Make sure you put 110 mil down here and 110 mil on the other side, so you could at least hold it, you know, down while you're doing that. Everything should settle right. Then you gotta plug this back on over here, this one over here, and then the last one down there, and then you put the plug for this piece right here. You're gonna plug that over there, right there, and that's the deal. So now that you got everything in, all the clips, all that, and all the 8 mils around it, because you had to put all the 8 mils, that one, the other ones around. You're gonna plug this back on to that plug there, and put the 4 Phillips screws and put the seat back, and that's about it. So once you're done, just remember to put the seat back, and the 2 clips are right here. There's one right there, and then the other one's over down there. You see it? Boom. Once you put the seat back, just know you can run E85, methanol, and pump gas on this. So, yep, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching.